is for the girlies, so if you're a man, scroll. I do not like men. And I don't mean I'm a lesbian that I'm not attracted to them. I mean, I fundamentally don't like them as people. Their stupidity is weaponized. They'll remember details about their favorite sports team or how to use the gym equipment, but then if you say, hey, why did you forget our anniversary? Hey, why did you forget that I wear gold jewelry versus silver jewelry? It's a whole entire thing. So much bad behavior when it comes to dating men has been normalized. Just being rude to your partner or acting like it's normal that your husband should be your third child. I remember this woman, she was going on a cruise with her husband and she asked him several times, hey, do you have your passport? Check your passport. And he said, yeah, I checked my passport and stuff. And they get there and he had the wrong passport. And then all of the comments are saying, yeah, you should have checked the passport. You know how guys are. No, he is a grown adult. And she asked him, he should be able to be a normal human being. And I bet you $1 million that he wouldn't have forgotten his passport if it was for his favorite sports team. And it's fine when guys say mean things offhandedly, saying, oh yeah, like I'll spend more time with you, just don't be clingy about it. Or I'm not really interested in dating for looks anymore. I really want to know what's on the inside, even when you're on a date with them. And then if a woman said these things, they'd get cut off as a friend. Or when you agree to be friends with a guy and then all of a sudden a year down the line he has to say, oh, I have something I need to tell you. We said that we would be friends. And now you're ruining our friendship because your feelings are more important than my comfort. And now you're making me uncomfortable. Now we can't even be friends anymore because you couldn't control your feelings. Or it's the way so many guys, if their female friend gave them the opportunity to sleep with them, they take it. You don't do that with people that you're friends with. No matter how drunk you are, no matter what's happening, if you're not into them, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to want to sleep with them. And then so many guys, they will take the opportunity to sleep with their female friends. And it's the way that a lot of guys don't even have friends who are women because they don't see women as people who they want to be friends with. A lot of guys, they're not even romantically attracted to women. They're just sexually attracted to women, but they're romantically attracted to their bros and their homies because that's who they're going to be spending all their time with. That's who they actually respect. And just the way that they're just so disgusting, they literally will bond over talking about a woman's body. Just go into explicit detail about their sexual stories. They'll literally have nudes on their phone of women they haven't talked to in months and years, and it's just so disgusting. So yeah, when I say I don't like men, I don't mean, oh, I'm not attracted to men. I mean, I genuinely, fundamentally just don't like them as people.
Hi people, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're coming across my channel for the very first time, thank you so much. Please consider subscribing. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your support and I hope we are all doing fine. The video we are from watching just introduces us in our today's conversation. What is your say over this issue? Do you agree or disagree with her statement? I would really love to hear from you guys because the comment section was just full of women saying the exact thing she has said. So what is your opinion? So I'll just play the stitches I got for this video. At the end of it, I will leave my own comment. Please don't go away.
This is for the girlies, so if you're a man, scroll.
I currently identify as one of the girlies for this video.
I do not like men. And I don't mean I'm a lesbian that I'm not attracted to them. I mean, I fundamentally don't like them as people. Their stupidity is weaponized.
Fair warning for anybody watching this video. Her video is just her making baseless generalizations to cope with the fact that she's either never met a decent man or never known how to treat one. I also find it very interesting that she name drops Drew Afuelo and talks about her love for Drew's mindset, and yet even the misandrist herself has found a male companion of her own. So while y'all are trying to follow in her rhetorical footsteps, she's happy and doesn't even follow her own gospel. But hey, game is game. Get that bag, Drew.
So much bad behavior when it comes to dating men has been normalized. Acting like it's normal that your husband should be your third child?
She then backs this up by saying men do childish things like forget things at home. They'll tell you they remembered it, and then at the last minute, you find out they actually forgot it. Which you literally could apply to women as well if you want to make generalizations about the lack of diligence and attention to detail. Especially when there's literally a trend on this app led by women about how when a woman is with her man, that man is most likely incredibly aware of their surroundings while she's thinking about donuts, daisies, and lollipops. You're being incredibly dishonest with yourself.
And it's fine when guys say mean things like, I'll spend more time with you, just don't be clingy about it. Or, I'm not really interested in dating for looks anymore. I really want to know what's on the inside.
I've heard a plethora of women say all of these things, but I find it very interesting that her idea of the average man is either a 10th grader or a toxic frat boy.
If their female friend gave them the opportunity to sleep with them, they take it.
I actually agree with this. There are a lot of men out there that will get in bed with any woman if the opportunity presents itself, especially if the woman applies some pressure. I'm not a fan of this, but I still wouldn't use these down bad individuals to generalize and say that this is most men. Therefore, the reason why I hate men, when we just don't have the facts to support this. It'd be like me saying that when it comes to dating women as a whole, she's never yours. It's just your turn. They're always looking for the next caller. You see how it just sounds like I'm irrationally trying to cope with some form of trauma that I experienced in the past? I wonder who that sounds like.
I genuinely, fundamentally just don't like them as people.
If the reasons you listed are why you don't like men as a whole, then you also don't like women as a whole either. There's probably about 3.5 billion men on this earth, but because you met a couple thousand, if that, you believe that you know everything about men. Newsflash, you don't.
Just for the girlies, so if you're a man, scroll. I do not like men.
Oh no, more women don't like men. This is not news to anybody. This is what I want to talk about. She said this is for the girlies, especially Drew Afwalu fans, however the fuck you say her last name, whatever, right? Drew has gotten a lot of women to hate men, but she has a fucking man. You're following somebody who hates men and you're taking on her logic, but she's happy in a relationship with a whole man. I don't get it. Like how y'all was listening to the City Girls, JT talking to Uzi, Carisha at Diddy parties, Cardi, she wasn't part of City Girls, but Cardi had a husband. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be listening to all Sexy Red be telling y'all all this rat cheese shit and what to do with all these men, but she got pregnant. Y'all let all these women convince y'all to hate men while they be happy in relationships, or not all the time happy, but they be having whole men at home that they be in a relationship with. But y'all keep letting them brainwash y'all and taking their advice.
Well, it's very unfortunate how women view men nowadays. All this we see or hear is just bad experiences from women. Men, what seems to be a problem? I know one person who said my life was ruined the moment I started dating. Dating brings so much stress. This is the more reason why women are coming up with things like 4B movement. Some women don't hate men, but they worry of them. Some women, it's from parents that they experience the bad side of men. However, there are also good men out there. If you are watching this video and single, please have your own experience. Most of the times, I wouldn't like you to side of men or the bad side of men from TikTok. Try your own luck and see if what they are saying is true or not. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being part of this conversation. I'd really love to hear from you. Kindly share in the comment section below. Subscribe, like, and share this video. It's a bye for now, and stay safe.